Delicacies. This is Lata here. Hope you are doing good. So today's recipe is Kerala Sambar, the authentic Kerala Sambar. So there are different ways of making the sambar. Some people roast the coconut and grind it, some don't, some add powders, just the sambar powder. But I have made it in the authentic way. So let's start the preparation of sambar. So let's start the preparation of sambar. I have got almost around 8 bindis, that is lady's finger. I've just cut it into half. I've got some small shallots. This is called as sambar onions, or you can call as small shallots. I've just taken around 20 of them, which is very important for sambar. I've got around 4 tablespoons of sambar powder. I'm using Brahmin sambar powder. You can use anything which you have at home. But I like this because the flavor of this powder is very nice. I've got some dry chilies here, red chilies, some mustard seeds, some fenugreek seeds, turmeric powder. I've got around 1.5 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder, some salt. Salt is as per your requirement. Some curry leaves. I've taken half coconut. That is half of the coconut grated I've taken here. Then I have drumsticks here. I have cucumber, which is the yellow color, the Kerala cucumber which we call it. Then I have a carrot here. I've just chopped it into big pieces like cubes. Then I have red pumpkin. I've taken just 4 to 5 pieces of pumpkin. You don't need more of it because pumpkin always makes the gravy sweet. So you don't need to take more of it. I have 1 brinjal here, just cut it into cubes. I've taken 1 potato cubes and then some drumsticks. I've taken around 3 drumsticks. Now the first step is boiling the vegetables in the cooker. The vegetables which has to be boiled in the cooker. Lady's finger and the onions we will fry in the oil and put it into the gravy. So let's start. So first I'm going to show you what I'm going to boil first. I'm not going to boil the drumsticks. Drumsticks I will be boiling with the tamarind extract, which I forgot to show you all in the introduction. I've taken a lemon-sized tamarind extract, and tomatoes I've taken 3 that I'll be showing you with the drumsticks. So all this goes into the cooker. Some salt. Salt you can put, as I told you all before, as per your requirement. Kashmiri chili powder, turmeric, I've taken 1 cup of tur dal. This I'll be boiling with the vegetables. This is lemon size extract of tamarind. I have put it in the water, hot water. I'll be taking the extract of this tamarind. I've taken 3 tomatoes. Tomatoes I've cut it into pieces and I'll be boiling with the drumsticks. So now I've put these pieces here with the turmeric powder, Kashmiri chili powder, salt. I'll be adding this dal. So now the dal and the vegetables are added in the cooker. Some people boil the dal separately and the vegetables separately. This is an easy way to do and I like the easy way. I'm going to add water. The water should be just a bit above the level of this vegetable because anyways the tamarind extract has water and we are going to grind the coconut. So that will be also a liquid form. That's it. We will need to give around 3 to 4 whistles for this cooker. So we are going to keep this on the gas. So as I told you all, I've taken this tomatoes, I've just cut it and I've put a bit of turmeric in the tomatoes while boiling. Now this is the tamarind extract. I told you all I've taken a lemon sized tamarind. I'm going to pour it into this. That's it. Next goes in our drumstick. That's it. And I'm going to add 2 spoons of sambar powder. The rest will go while I'm roasting the coconut. We'll just give it a mix. Just add a bit more water just for the things to cook. That's it. I'm going to close this and keep it on the gas. So we have veggies in the cooker for boiling, and I'm going to keep this on the gas. Now the next comes the roasting of lady fingers and the shallots and the coconut. I'm just going to take in half a tablespoon of oil. Now I'm going to add lady fingers, that is bhindi. We have to just fry this till the color changes. So our lady fingers have turned the color, it's become brown, like it's almost in the fried state. So I'm going to switch off the gas, and then next comes the shallot frying. So the same way I'm going to add just a half tablespoon of oil, and next goes in our small shallots. Some people just cook it directly in the cooker, but I don't like the smell of that. So when you roast it, the smell is good. So our shallots are done. So I'm going to switch off the gas. So we have here our drumsticks, tomatoes and the tamarind extract. I'm going to add this lady fingers and the shallots into this, and this has to cook together now. So now the next step is, all these things are cooking, we have to roast the coconut. Now coconut roasting is a very important step. I'm just taking 1 tablespoon of oil. So we have to keep the gas on a very low flame so that the coconut doesn't burn. That's very important. Now the coconut is added. I'm going to add the curry leaves, and when the coconut turns brown, we'll add the sambar powder. So now coconut is roasted. I'm going to add the sambar powder at this stage, and then before switching off, I'll be adding a bit of asafoetida. So coconut is nicely roasted. I'm going to add asafoetida, which I forgot to show you all in the introduction. Of the ingredients. That's it. So we have to switch off the gas immediately after adding this asafoetida. So our coconut is roasted well. I've added the sambar powder, some curry leaves and asafoetida. Now I'm going to grind this into a nice fine paste before adding this into the sambar. So as you can see in the cooker, our veggies are boiled. I'm going to add this into the mix of drumstick and tomatoes and tamarind extract. So we have this ground paste. I have made it into a nice paste. I'm going to add it into the sambar mix. So our sambar is in the final stage. It is boiling nicely. I'm going to put this off, and I'm going to remove this and keep it, and I'm going to give the tadka. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons. So altogether we must have just taken 4.5 tablespoons of oil for this sambar. The half tablespoon we took for frying the lady fingers, and the half we took for the shallots, and now I took 2.5 tablespoons for the tadka. We are just going to add the mustard seeds, fenugreek. This has to splutter, and then we add the chilies and the curry leaves. So I'm going to add the chilies now. We have to break the chilies and add. And next goes in our curry leaves. In sambar, the curry leaves are very important. As many as curry leaves you can add even while boiling it. Now next goes in our coriander leaves, which is very important again for the smell and the taste. So that's it, our sambar is done. So our Kerala sambar is ready. Now as I said before, many people roast the coconut, many don't. Many just add the coconut, and some use only sambar powder. But this is my take on it, and this is the authentic Kerala sambar. So if you have loved the recipe, please like, share and subscribe with your family and friends. Thank you.